Afternoon. This is a sales presentation for Ken H. Landsberg Paper Company. My name is Scott England. This is Fernando Lopez, and our salesperson outside is Sarah Rupavar. Landsberg was founded in 1948. They're a one-stop shop for packaging, janitorial, and shipping supplies. If it can be packaged, they can find a solution for it, any shape, any size, any weight. They're a national distribution company, and they also have distribution worldwide under other management labels as well. And they were the first in American packaging history to receive the ISO 9000 certification, which is a quality assurance test that's done on all paper and packaging products. Our buyer today is Sony Electronics. They were created in 1946. They're one of the world's largest electronics manufacturers, as most of you know, and they're producing the latest in plasma as well as LCD television technologies, which is going to be the focus of our presentation today. Our situation, Landsberg's bestseller has been sent to meet with Sony about a major packaging switch. Sony's buyer spoke with Landsberg representative 2 days prior and set up a meeting for an appointment a few days later. Enjoy.
What's your group letter? M? Group letter? What's your group letter? M. M?
Hi, guys. I'm Sarah Rupavar. We spoke on the phone.
Oh, yes, hi.
How you
I
doing?
finally meet you.
too.
We talked about packaging products. Is that
Right, yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
Please.
You expressed some concern and
Take a seat, yeah.
you expressed some concern about your current packaging methods with your plasma TV.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Well, I've come to discuss further the alternative that we spoke about over the phone that can benefit you in many ways, I think.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'd love to hear about it.
All right, great. If you don't mind, just give some background. What are you currently using to package your plasma TV?
Well, we're currently using, the traditional boxes with the foam packaging that surrounds the whole plasma TV.
Okay. And do you experience any product damages?
Oh, yeah, so many you can imagine.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you mind elaborating a little bit on it?
Well, due to the super sensitive nature of our product, even the smallest drops or bumps during the shipping process can affect the screen or even other components of the plasma TV. And also, not to mention that, the graphics that are placed on the boxes we use for packaging the TVs, they need to be big and clear because since our plasma TVs need to be faced right side up at all times during the shipping process, many of the people that load the trucks don't see the signs on the box, so they just place them however they want to, and that's one of the main reasons why we get damaged TVs.
That's funny you mentioned that. My husband actually bought a plasma TV 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
And we had to return it, I think, maybe during, when they were putting it in the truck. I think they put it upside down. So.
Yeah, see, I'm showing you.
He was not happy
It
about
happens.
that. Well, what's the percentage you guys lose due to packaging failures per year?
Per year, maybe like 5%, approximately, yeah.
What are you guys producing? Like how many TVs do you produce a year?
Roughly we produce about 500,000 TVs.
Oh wow, okay. So that means you're losing about 25,000 just packaging failures alone?
Yeah, well the number seems kind of high, but yeah, that's correct, 25,000, yeah.
Wow. Well, would you benefit from an alternative packaging solution that can cut down those losses tremendously?
Sure, definitely. I don't see why not. Yeah.
Okay. And do you feel like you're paying a premium for your current packaging method right now?
Well, maybe due to the given circumstances, maybe we're not paying an appropriate price for it.
Okay. All right. Well, I've actually come to talk about, if you're interested, Landsberg has a new alternative that we've been working with clients that have some similar products to you guys in regards to the sensitivity, and we've been able to reduce bill losses to 1% and below. Right now you're saying you're at 5%, so would you be interested in hearing more about this technology?
Well, definitely. Anything that's going to reduce the cost for my company, I'm more than interested to hear about it. Yeah.
Okay, well, I actually brought a sample for you. This is a new CoreView technology we have.
Okay.
And what it is, it eliminates, as you can see, any foam inserts or packaging peanuts. It's all cardboard and this plastic film that you see inside. And what it does is, because we eliminate foam cushioning and all that, we're actually able to cut down the excess weight and size that you have in your big boxes.
Yeah.
And also it provides increased protection with these plastic foams. So, are you with me so far?
Yeah, definitely. I'm listening.
So what it does is actually, as you can see, there's a insert just like this one on the bottom.
Okay.
And it, the design contours to your specific product. It contours to the shape of your product, and it suspends it in the middle of this box, so nothing can really get in the middle of it. And I know you said plasma TVs are really sensitive, so I actually brought a egg to use for a little demonstration to help you get a better idea.
Okay.
As you know, eggs are really sensitive, yeah. So what I'm going to do is place the egg in the middle of this plastic film.
Okay.
And you can see that it actually contours the shape, right?
Yeah, that's right.
All right. And I'm going to let me roll this tape so things don't come flying out everywhere.
Okay.
Now, obviously, your package will be sealed up a lot better.
Okay.
And, your box will be coming in a different shape and everything.
Yeah, I'm sure plasma TV won't fit in here.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
Okay.
I want you to do whatever you want to this box, give it any sort of impact, throw it, slam it, anything that could happen to a
Are you
plasma
sure?
TV.
Well, this carpet is new, so I don't want to ruin it.
You know, I'm so confident that I will buy you new carpeting if anything happens.
Is that it? Okay.
That's it? You don't want to...
No, I'm good with that.
We'll just hang it up a little more.
Okay.
Take a look.
Wow.
What do you know? So we didn't have any foam,
Wow.
packaging, peanuts, anything. And you could still make breakfast. Wow.
Wow. So I must say I am impressed.
So there you have it. I mean, the demonstration really speaks for itself. What do you think?
Yeah, well, you know, I've never seen a product of this type, so.
Right. This box right here actually came pre-assembled. Obviously, it's not suitable for your plasma TVs in regards to the size and everything, but at Lansberg we have the option. You could either, sorry about this. You can pre-order boxes so they come pre-assembled, or we actually have training orientations where we can set up and have one of our specialists come speak to your in-house packaging specialist and teach them how to assemble the boxes.
Okay, well, it's great that you have these options, and well, as we saw right now, the technology is great, but you know, I can see that it can be kind of expensive, don't you think?
That's what a lot of customers actually think, but you know, you'd be surprised how much you'd be saving in the long run.
Really? How? What do you mean by that?
Well, if you don't mind, we can run some numbers. As I told you, just briefly overview, you'd be cutting costs from the packages. Obviously, are going to be slimmer. You'd be cutting your holding costs and inventory costs. You can ship more at a time. You can fit more on a truck. And, you know, there's less material in the box, so it's a lot more cost effective. And the reduction in damages will really pay for we'll be paying for the boxes itself.
Okay, great.
More than enough. So if you don't mind, let me, do you mind if I take down some notes?
Oh, please do it.
Okay, so you said that, some figures, you said that you guys are losing 5%?
5% of the total production, that's right.
And you're producing 500,000, right?
500,000, yeah.
I forgot to ask you, how much does it cost to produce this TV?
Well, you know, it costs approximately $1,100 for an average size of a plasma TV.
Average?
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's see. So you said you're using 25,000 to calculate.
Yeah, we produce 500,000 TVs and we're losing 5% of that.
Okay, so you're actually losing $27.5 million
Yeah, that's right.
just from losses of packaging?
Yeah.
Right, so you see, that's a big number, and that's at 5%. Now, normally, I mean, all of our clients, they see a reduction to 1% and less.
Okay.
So let's say you're only losing 1%,
Okay.
that's going to be $5.5 million.
Yeah, that's about right.
Your losses will be down from 20 and up to 5.5 million. You're going to be saving $22 million.
Wow.
just from packaging, just from the failure defects.
Yeah, that's a substantial savings.
And you're going to be saving more because there's additional costs you said that you incur. with the
Yeah,
boxes,
well,
right?
exactly. We incur also, for example, extra shipping and also extra packaging. So that would add more. I
Bring
guess.
them back.
Yeah, to bring them back, the
Let's just
damaged products.
be conservative and say that'll cost you $1 million.
Yeah, okay.
So, I mean, you'd be saving $23 million just
Yeah.
from switching to,
Wow, that's
all
rather
cardboard and
substantial.
plastic.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I don't know, it seems, well, I see that I would be saving a lot, but, I'm still a little worried that maybe without the foam inserts that you said that you didn't need for these boxes, my product is not going to be as safe,
Right,
so.
right. A lot of our customers actually think that this is a new, relatively new technology, as I mentioned. And, those foam inserts can be kind of deceiving. You think you're comfortable because you know your box is full.
Okay.
But they absorb some impact, however they do transfer shock waves to your product.
Okay.
And with something like a plasma TV that's super sensitive, you do not want any shock waves.
Yeah,
So you want to minimize that as much as you can. And with the plastic film that's suspending your product, it's actually going to be, the product moves with the impact instead of against the impact.
Okay.
So it's actually a lot more effective in the sense of protecting your product.
Oh, well, I didn't really understand the suspension system, but now that
Right.
you're saying, it must be really effective. Okay, well, but also, I'm still a little skeptical or unsure that your product's going to protect my product since, my plasma TVs range from maybe 6 or 60 pounds to 150 plus pounds. So I don't think that maybe 2 pieces of plastic is going to be able to suspend that big of a product.
Right, that's understanding. Our buyers at Samsung actually felt the same way. However, with the CoreView technology, we run through extensive testing, and it's not just a piece of plastic. It's actually, it runs through a lot of tests. We take measurements, careful analysis, and when they design your boxes, they obviously consider the weight and the size. And the CoreView technology has been able to sustain products that are much larger than yours and heavier than yours. And the good thing about it is that every box we design is custom to your product. So we'll be running an analysis, lots of careful measurements, and thorough testing. And I assure you that it will withstand your product.
Okay, well,
without a doubt.
maybe it is suitable for my product, but I'm still a little skeptical about the numbers you just said. They might be not as realistic as you make them seem, so I'm a little worried about that. So.
Well, luckily, I actually have a cost summary from one of our clients we just worked with. Are you familiar with All-Star Glass?
Yeah, I think I've heard about that.
No. Well, we designed boxes for them for some large windshields and windows that are actually similar to the size of plasma TVs and the weight. And they were having a lot of problems with their packaging method before. They were using the foam sleeves. And we were actually, if you look, this is an analysis of their summary from 2006 and 2007. Now 2007 is obviously, by the numbers you can tell, when they started using the CoreView technology.
Yeah, I definitely can tell.
And you can, just
yeah, they
see
have
for yourself
substantial
comparison.
losses there.
We brought them down to less than 1%, they're at 0.85%.
Okay, great. Well, it seems that their savings were substantial. But you said that you would guarantee that you would reduce the 5% of damages to 1%. How can you guarantee that, though?
Well, it's not exactly a guarantee. It's that's been the how it's been looking for all of our clients.
Okay.
It's almost standard now. We've had such great performance and reviews from it that typically it's been less than 1% margin. So I don't see any reason why for your product it would be more than that 1%.
Okay.
We work very hard to ensure that your product will be safe. And luckily, your plasma TVs, I'm very confident and comfortable with it because we've dealt with products that are bigger in size and typically been 1% and below.
Okay. And also, I know that your CEO of your company earns approximately $3.1 million a year, but then you guys just laid off 40 people from your company. So wouldn't you think that would talk bad about your company?
Well, that's a separate issue. It's a separate issue with, what we're discussing right now. Our company is a very credible company. It's been around, I think, since the 40s. And that's an issue that they're dealing with right now, but luckily it does not affect, what we'd be doing for you.
Okay.
And, I think your main concern today is the millions of dollars that you'll be saving.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're a very credible company. Speak to the clients that we've worked with before. I'm sure you've heard a lot about us. And we try really hard to please our customers. So, with companies go through layoffs.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Okay. So, if you don't have any other questions, we say we start getting your savings going, start production, you can sign an order form.
Well, wait, hold on. Well, I'm still not sure because, the supplier we recently have, it has been with us for a long time, so we've built a really strong relationship with them. So I don't want to risk that relationship to switch to something new, I don't know how you guys manage relationships, so I don't know about that.
Right, I understand. That's actually, I like that that's very important for you because it's also a very important aspect for us when we deal with our customers. One of our main goals is actually quality and customer service and satisfaction. And we don't like to treat our businesses like a mere, sales takeover or just a transaction, we get it out of the way it's done. You'll find that when you work with us, you'll actually be building a very long-term and strong relationship. And, I will personally be here for you. You can contact me whenever you'd like. Your number, and my number will probably end up on your speed dial. Okay. You can call me in the middle of the night, any questions or concerns that you have. And so, with our company, we look forward to building long-lasting relationships, and that's something that's very important to us, and we go through to any measure to keep that, credibility.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
So, if we're on the right page about things, we say we sign our first order form together, we start production tomorrow, and get this relationship going on the right foot.
Sure, definitely. Where do I sign?
You just shoot an order form.
Okay.
I have all these papers today.
Okay, so where do I sign?
You just sign right there.
Okay.
Okay, and if you don't mind, I'd love to start taking measurements today, and so we can start, placing the order, start production as soon as possible.
Okay, sure.
And bring in stamps for you, work closely with you.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Well, remember the reception area where you came in
Right,
from?
right.
Okay, well, there's Scott. He'll take care of you, and he'll take you down to the warehouse.
Okay, great. And also, I brought a catalog for you. I know you guys have
great.
a variety of products. This is just to get to learn a little bit more about our company. If you think that there's anything in there for your other products that you would be interested in, you could always ask me questions.
Okay, definitely. I'll take a look at it.
Here's my, let me give you my business cards. My contact information, my cell phone number, use it whenever you need. Feel free. I brought you in case you lose the card or if you want to pass it along to anybody that's interested in our service.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll have somebody that's going to be interested in the product. Okay, well, great. Thank you
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you and working with you.
It was a pleasure to meet you, too.
And I'll go down to the manufacturing.
Okay, great. All right.